got it in Vegas.
In Vegas?
Yeah.
It's not so much that the pizza is even good. It's just that you're getting
$5
so much
and you
for
get full as a
$5.
motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's the one thing about CC's.
We used to hit that shit up after the game.
The funny shit is the first time I had CC's was in Dallas.
Oh yeah.
That shit. Yeah, I was like, $5, nigga? We just keep eating? He was like, yeah. I was like, oh yeah.
Over
nigga.
and over again. They keep shelling that shit out too. Nigga, it'll be $9 if they bring it here.
It'd be a dub.
Probably. Oh wait, hold on.
When I was looking at her gas prices, I was like, ain't that a bitch?
Nigga! Ha! I was filling up an SUV for $22. I couldn't believe it.
Be putting 91 in every motherfucking thing.
Nigga. Could not believe it. Okay, now we're ready to start the show.
I might need to clean my lens and shit.
Why?
I don't know. It looked just a little cloudy to me.
Wipe it off right now before we start.
Fuck it. All this wiping is gonna be on YouTube. You got like a little fucking piece of toilet paper.
Oh, you usually like the. Well, I told you we couldn't put that first part on. No way.
Oh, you already recording?
Yeah, just on Facebook Live and shit. I'm gonna put the shit on YouTube just cause. Fuck it. All the YouTube niggas can see what goes on before the show.
You gotta start it put it under a before the show thing.
But sometimes we don't even be doing shit.
Then that's fine. But cut that 3 or 4 minutes before the show and call it before the show and make that a tab on our page.
On what page?
On our YouTube page. You can create different tabs. We could have before the show, outtakes, bloopers, blah, 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 and have those little 3-minute videos. Then our full 40-minute or whatever episodes be different from that.
For sure.
I can't stand it.
Well, them first episodes, they gonna have this shit on.
Oh yeah, I seen it, and I was showing it to my friends when I was in Houston. I had them go to the YouTube page because niggas ain't gonna do it unless you sit there and make them do it.
Like, your co-host is so fucking fine.
Listen, why you bullshitting? I be like, bro, y'all need to chill. This man is married. Relax.
They was choosing on a pimp.
Here you go.
Goddamn,
nigga. Hoes love light skinned niggas.
Really?
I
thought we fell off. Honestly.
It just depends on the woman and the preference.
We out of style like
people will always like a certain something. Listen, when I was at home, I had 2 niggas call me Chocolate. What's up, Chocolate? I was like, what?
They ain't had nothing better to say.
It's that skin
What's
tone
up,
shit.
Nutella, nutmeg.
It's different depending on where you go.
They should have went with that shit homeboy on Martin said.
What?
Almond.
Oh.
You so almondy.
Listen, those were the ones who were ignored.
Goddamn, you can't say almond no more?
I mean, you can say whatever you want, but I would just prefer that you come over and introduce yourself and strike up a good conversation. I'll go from there.
Like, hey, baby, my name is Jermail.
Listen, I forgot.
Jermail, baby.
I really forgot how niggas talk at home.
Goddamn, she said these niggas is country as a motherfucker.
Not even country, just certain mannerisms were so heavy, and I was like, oh, I forgot about this shit.
These niggas sound like me when they talk. They say dime.
Yes.
They don't say down.
Niggas was really saying dime, and I was like,
I'm coming down.
Coming down. H-time.
It was nice stuff. If they put Megan on the bill for the rodeo, you better believe I'm going home for
what
that.
rodeo?
So every year Texas has the rodeo. It's just a big ass concert.
Black people
plus
be
animals. Yes, nigga, what?
So
you do realize that the first cowboys and shit were black people.
We have a rodeo in Compton. I'm not saying
no,
that. I'm
nigga,
just
no,
saying
no,
like
no.
the rodeo, the way you said the rodeo.
Because it's a big something. It would be equivalent to the TDE shit and big shit. But
so
imagine,
like Summer Jam in Texas.
Yes.
With
there
horses.
We go. With horses and cows and chickens and a Ferris wheel and popcorn and turkey legs and a concert. Like I went the year that Luther was there. I went the year
Luther
that...
Vandross?
Yeah. I went the year Destiny's Child was there. Beyonce has not done the rodeo as a solo artist, though.
She too big.
I don't think she's too big. I just think It went up and down. Like, it used to be the thing to do. Then they had a couple of years where nigga wasn't fucking with the rodeo, and then they brought it back. Like Cardi B did it last year. It's a big deal.
Yeah, but shit, she don't even do the BET Awards.
Who? She did do the BET Awards. You gotta realize she did it. The BET Awards. And let me put this properly.
Because she don't want to fuck up that BET Awards. She might end up hosting on that shit, so she don't want to say nothing too slick.
The BET Awards are great for us, right? But we've got to get our organization skills together. Now, the BET Awards, in my personal opinion, have not been the best since Monique. You know what I'm saying? Like, we find great artists. We've got to well-round our show. Not to say that a white show or any of these other shows are any better, because there's
trash.
It's disorganization on their end as well. But we've got to do better just for us.
Organized, boring ass shit.
And I don't see the point of the hip hop.
Their chicken has very much presentation, but no flavor.
You know. I mean, and my thing
our shit, they just tossed it to you, but it was good to the motherfucker.
I think it could be better.
It can.
It could just be better. That's all.
But, you know, shit, white people own that motherfucker. So
shit takes time, though, too, especially when you have an award show. You gotta realize a lot of this shit is relatively new.
Yeah.
It takes a while to get to a certain level.
Yeah, who's opening the show?
I can.
For sure. She's taking the lead in 2020.
Oh, you asked.
2020.
This nigga here. Can't with him.
TV, CJ.
You motherfuckers know her name.
Foxy Soul. The soulful
Princess
Fox.
of Fox Soul.
Fox
Listen.
Soul Shorty.
She be coming down.
I like that one.
Miss Juicy.
Goddamn.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Juicy fruit, that is.
I can't. Exactly. If you're involved in any other. Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah, fuck they award shows.
Y'all
Shit
ready?
don't even count. Yeah, we ready.
All right.
Drop that juicy fruit.
Here goes nothing. Happy New Year, motherfuckers.
Happy New Year, motherfuckers and motherfuckettes.
Quiet on the set.
Or the set'll make you quiet.
That's the fuck I'm talking about.
Man, you heard that.
Hell yeah, nigga. She been out there in H-Town, nigga. She came back with that gangster shit.
Set and make it.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's go.
Nike Cortez on. I was playing Pimp C and didn't even know it was his fucking birthday. I was like, damn. And then I saw somebody say, happy birthday, Pimp C. I'm like, nigga, I was just listening to this shit because the shit was banging.
I want that shit on a jacket. I want a jacket that says Pimp C on the back.
R.I.P. Chad.
Hell yeah. Chad Butler.
A real one.
Let's see. All right. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go.
Hey, bro, be quiet. Turn the game off.
He over there living his best life. You ready?
Yeah. All right, here we go.
You are now tuned in to another episode of the Cat vs. Dog podcast with myself, CJ, and my amazing co-host, Young Dolemite.
What's happening? She said it so emphatically.
I did.
Cats versus dog.
The Cat vs. Dog podcast. And our super producer, Ben Ready. What's up to you, man?
What's going on, y'all?
Over here looking like he finna go commit a robbery with this black hoodie on.
Do you
and
hear
shit.
me? And these eyes are so relaxed. He's in a chill zen mode, Ben. What's going on?
Happy fucking New Year.
Yeah, already.
We coming down already.
Getting credit for 2020.
You know what? H-Town is in here. Listen, the new year is already off to a great start, is what I'm trying to say. How was your weekend, man?
It was cool.
Yeah.
I don't remember doing shit. But outside of that, it was cool. Just chill. Yeah.
Work? Did you have to work?
Hell yeah. I always gotta work. So, you know, that goes without being said. All work. Little bit of play.
A little bit of play.
Yeah.
I seen you and your daughter hanging out on your story. I was like, oh, look at Brody. She's so cute.
That's all they do is come in the boom boom room and fuck with me.
Is it still the boom room if the kids are in there?
Yeah, it's booming. It's booming with the kids too.
I can't with you.
You come in there, we all booming. It's nothing sexual with the booming.
It's not.
We just in there booming. That's until I find a better name for this shit. I was thinking about calling it Dolemite's Dungeon, but that shit sound kind of corny. So
why? It rhymes.
It's still up for debate. It don't rhyme.
It still
just start
sounds
with the same
freaky.
letter. Exactly. That's what I got to come up with a better name.
Dungeon.
I need a focus group.
Okay.
For the name of the room that is the boom boom room right now.
Ben, you don't have no suggestions? Y'all be good for that shit.
The Dolemite Dungeon is cool.
I don't know.
I think the
You can have your little secret wall with all your little sex toys and suits and all that shit.
The kids come in there.
Sex toys.
It's a hidden wall though.
Yeah.
Kids touch shit. It can be hid if it wants to be. They like to touch.
See,
and go
the
through
crazy
stuff.
thing is like when I think sex toys, all I think is dildos.
But there's so much more.
Because my wife used to ask me like, "Oh, would you like to use toys?" And I'm like, "What? GI Joes and fucking
You stupid.
Ninja Turtle action figures,
What
motherfucker? What
you
the
gonna do
fuck you
with
mean
Ninja Turtle?
toys?"
He's stupid.
But she said, "Do you want to use toys?" I'm like, "No,
You
motherfucker."
can use. Okay, what about some vibrating panties? Where
She
you can
said some
control-
shit like that.
Yeah.
She was like, "I do that." I said, "Nah, because I'm gonna do that shit when you talking to your parents or some shit.
Well, that's
I'm
fine.
gonna do it at a fucked up time."
That's fine.
Yeah, until your ass is.
What about a whip?
Nah, hell no.
With the little
Who whipping
fringes
who?
on the wing, you can spank her with it,
Yeah,
and then
but
she
she
can
sure
pop
ain't
you with
spanking
it.
me with that
She
shit.
can't pop you with
Fuck no.
Why?
Because I don't play that shit.
I don't play that
I don't
shit.
play that
She
shit.
said poppy with it.
Like, okay, it has the little fringes on the end, so it tickles. She can tickle him with it.
No.
What about a feather?
No.
Feather.
Tickle me. No.
The leather tassel.
I'm
Yeah,
not
the
Elmo.
you know. What's wrong with that?
No, don't tickle me.
The ball and mouth thing.
What about that? I was just
I'm
about
not
to
even
say that,
ticklish.
What about the ball with the mouth?
My dick goes in there. I'm not putting no ball in my mouth.
Anal beads.
I don't know.
See, I don't know is
All
open
that-
for opportunity.
See, that possibly, but nigga. I
You're
don't know.
frowning up about. Look at.
Because,
He
like I
looks
said,
so
I'm not no
distressed
fucking
about-
freak. I'm like, like, what the fuck?
What is wrong with
I'm
spice?
vanilla.
You listen. You're gonna be with this person for a very long time, so
Ever.
why not? There we go.
Do
some things.
some weird shit.
Not weird. Different. New.
And see, that's the reason we've never done none of that shit. Cause she know when she mentions it, I'm like, the fuck.
Where that come from?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, this is why black women
What
don't
nigga
be-
got you on his
right,
side?
exactly. Black
But no,
men
but it
always
be
go
women.
there.
But it's always women. It's always her homegirls and like the dance moms and shit that you see on the internet. So I know it ain't that. It's
Yeah.
just ill.
Why ill?
I
For
don't
trying
know.
new things.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't think that's weird.
Whenever I think of that shit, I think Becky, Heather,
No,
Sarah,
no.
McAllister.
I think fun. I think open to new things.
Literally.
Yeah.
I think.
As long as you ain't trying to open me up.
Now, the ball in the mouth, no, I'm not doing that one.
Yeah, no.
That's too much. But the
Nope.
whips and all the other stuff that we mentioned, fine.
Chain,
A whip.
handcuffs.
I've done handcuffs.
You
They have the
handcuffed
little-
a man.
They have the little furry ones.
He let you. A man let you handcuff him before.
No, they won't because they're black and they
Fuck
act like
no.
your
Yeah,
ass.
you might rob me, motherfucker.
If you think she's gonna rob you, you
Well,
don't need to
not
be
my
sleeping
wife.
with
I
her.
don't
No
think my
way.
wife is gonna rob me,
Exactly.
but shit, I have slept with some women that I ain't gotta trust you to fuck you.
Listen, okay. Listen, it's 2020. It's
2020.
It's 20.
She all tongue tied.
Talking about the damn
Nigga,
ropes
she
and
came,
shit.
nigga, she came back from Houston. Nigga,
It's 2020. You have to be open, and we're gonna set some standards for who we're sleeping
some
with.
freaky shit.
I don't. What's wrong with it?
Not
I don't
freaky,
know.
it's kinky.
Is it kinky?
That's what you call it. Kinky.
No, I don't think I'm
That
kinky.
is kinky.
I don't know. It's
Some
not.
of
Putting
them
some
toys-
anal beads is kinky.
Is it?
Would you use
You put
those?
your finger in her butt.
Every now and then.
Okay, so what's
I
some
keep my
beads?
fingernails long, so I can't even play like that usually.
Okay, but
My
you've done
fingernails
it. So
be long.
what's wrong with beads then?
Beads, I don't know. You know, like, cause she said, she was like, you know, what about, I said, man, if you bring them without even mentioning it, then it's already here. So it is what it is. But if you ask me, I'm going to say no.
That's how you have to do it, ladies. You just have to
Surprise
bring
the
it
nigga,
to the room and then be very gentle, talk very slow, be very central. Don't do nothing with no sudden moves because black men are not having it.
Yeah, only thing you need to speak about before doing it is touching the nigga's ass.
Oh, don't even do that. Just leave that
If you
alone.
gonna play with a nigga butt, you better tell him.
I don't think you should be doing that. No way.
Playing with a nigga butt?
I have
Some
zero.
niggas like they butt play with.
I'm good on that.
Hey, shit.
good,
Let them niggas be open. Niggas is open and
Listen, and I don't have a problem with that, but I'm saying for me,
some
that's
open booty niggas out here.
that's a no. What about grapefruit? I know you seen the video.
The grapefruit trick? Hell yeah.
You with that? So we can bring fruits and vegetables up in here, but
it's from the earth. It's natural.
Oh, nigga.
It's organic.
Stop.
As long as the grapefruit is organic. Get that motherfucker from the farmer's market. It's a natural grapefruit.
I can't.
And the crazy shit is I don't even like grapefruit.
I've
Like
never
the
tried
taste
the
of
grapefruit, but I want to.
I don't. Hold on, you mean the trick?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was finna say, how the fuck you ain't never tried grapefruit? Oh, here this nigga
I
go.
get bells.
This is how we
first thing I
start in
wanna
2020.
try.
With that shit right there.
I want to.
That's how we start in 2020. The motherfucking grapefruit trick.
Yeah.
Shout out to Auntie Grapefruit Lady.
Right.
I don't even know her name.
Nobody
Shout out
knows
to
her
for that
name.
shit.
Listen, that takes so much confidence and boldness to say that I'm going to make my marketing business head. I'm not mad at her, but that's just...
She has a talent, and she's monetizing it.
She
Shout out to
did
her
monetize
for that.
it, but like...
Head. Hey, shit.
She
She could
was
be married.
on
I'm
places.
doing this with my husband.
She was in public giving head to a dildo, like in front of people. That's just like if I just pull one out on this table and went to town right now.
If you know that you do something amazingly,
I do a lot of things.
then ain't no problem.
I don't need to
with
display
it.
that
The
shit, though.
grapefruit challenge. Shout
Yeah.
out to them hoes.
Can these
Shout out
people
to
hear these
Cutting
things?
Cool.
No, they can't hear the things.
Some people can. Them shits is loud.
They are loud. I wish you guys could hear it. I'm ringing this bell. Okay, so today's show, we're talking about clearly relationships. And at the top of the year, I think I finally sat down and watched the Ava DuVernay documentary. Gosh, I hate when I forget the name of stuff.
13?
No, the other one about the 4 young men who were wrongly convicted.
5.
The 5 is
Oh, the Central Park 5?
Central Park 5, right? And that just got me to thinking about, because there's a large number of our black men who are wrongly incarcerated, and then it got me to thinking about relationships. And could you be in a relationship with someone, and should you? Like, what if somebody is really innocent? Should you be in a relationship with someone who is incarcerated?
It depends on the circumstance of the incarceration, honestly.
Okay.
You know.
What's understandable? What are some things
What is understandable?
Yeah.
If the motherfucker had to do something to somebody behind you.
Ooh.
If a motherfucker was trying to attack you and a nigga put him in the hospital and got locked up, hey man, you know, you have to do what you have to do.
I agree with that.
You know, in certain cases, you know, some motherfuckers do some things that ain't exactly 100% legal in order to generate revenue, and you know.
So a drug dealer is okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's also a situation where if you're trying to transition out of that, because he can't be no career D-boy and he like, nigga, this is what the game is. Like, nah, nigga, if you was trying to, hey, man, I'm just trying to make this one little thing and then I could open up a little swap meet booth or a clothing line or fucking studio or some
Do you think the average
shit.
drug dealer has a plan?
Not
like
the
that?
average one, but there are ones that do. I got some homeboys that got some little businesses that they started with some money that wasn't exactly legitimate.
Mm-hmm.
And then they did something that they could put on the books, and now they're flourishing. But
I feel like that's most music industry.
yeah.
No Limit was, you're not going to tell me No Limit did start with some drug money. You're not going to tell me...
Master P, granddaddy died and left him some money.
He
And
did
opened
leave
up a
him
record
some
store.
money, but I don't think it was enough to keep it going, especially if he was moving these tapes out his trunk from state to state like that. Now the grind was there, the tapes were there, but you still gotta live, you still gotta eat, you still gotta all these other things.
And then he got a business mindset. Like
definitely,
I don't know if that was dope money. Now Cash Money,
for sure, Cash Money.
Cash Money. But
who else was started?
Definitely Death Row.
Definitely Death Row. What's the guys on the East Coast? Dang. That was Cameron and all of them. What about Dipset?
Nah.
What about Rockefeller?
Dipset,
I don't know about drug money.
Dipset was built off drug money?
Dipset?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Rockefeller, yeah.
Rockefeller, for
Rockefeller,
sure.
Murder Inc.
Murder Inc.
Supreme,
yeah, I would give you.
Yeah,
I'm sure in the very beginning, I don't think they kept it going that long.
But yeah, a lot of them, they did it that way.
Right. So if you have a plan,
it's a situation like that, yeah, where you're doing something, but it's like, yeah, baby, I'm just trying to do this and do that so I can get to this. But if a nigga just decide to, I'm just gonna sell dope forever, then nah.
Then hell no.
That nigga bullshitting.
Here's my thing. They've made a whole show out of situations where people are locked up. Right now, there's a show on, I believe it's We TV, called Love After Lockup. And it's these women who wait for dudes. Here's my thing with like dating somebody, and I've seen this happen to a couple of my homegirls. When a dude is locked up, the letters that he writes you, the intent that he has for you is amazing.
Treat you like a queen.
He finna marry you. He finna wife you. You the best woman ever. You're amazing. And then when he get out, none of those
things
the hoes come to
here.
fruition. And it's like, fall for it once, cool. Then he go back, and you fall for it again. That's,
yeah, see.
I'm not understanding now.
My mom married my stepdad while he was in prison.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, her service, the ceremony was in jail.
Yeah. He was locked up at the time.
That's a different kind of love, I feel like, to have my wedding ceremony in jail.
Shit, when they got together, he was in prison already.
So she met him in prison?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know. It was the 80s. I was little.
That's what I'm saying. It's the 80s. I can see now because them niggas be having cell phones. They have Facebook pages. They have everything now. But I don't see how that was possible in the 80s. That's not starting a relationship. I mean, I know we would not recommend.
I would shit. Even though my mom's stayed married to him for 20-something years, I wouldn't suggest no shit like that.
I would feel like the foundation is already a little shaky. No judgment, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, there are a lot of wrongfully incarcerated black men. We got black men sitting behind jail, behind marijuana, and now you can go up the street and get you some. So
some niggas locked up for not snitching.
Some niggas locked up for not snitching. So I'm not
shit like that. But if that nigga's a car thief, leave that nigga the fuck alone.
But is a nigga who's a car thief gonna tell you that?
Shit.
Is he gonna say that's why I'm in jail because I stole a car?
Google's your friend, ladies.
You can Google while someone's in jail?
Hell yeah.
I did not know.
Everything is on paperwork. So you can find out why a nigga in there. You can go to that little child molester website and find out if he touched kids and some more shit. So
I have gone on that.
There's a lot of women, fucking with niggas who done did some bullshit.
Then shame on you, ladies. You have to take accountability, and I think that's another issue. Sometimes women don't want to take accountability for the choices they're making. You cannot continue to just blame every single thing on the man. Oh, he lied to me or he this. You have accessibility to check and verify. And that doesn't make you, I think sometimes then it becomes, why if you go looking for something, then you're going to find something. But it's also, let me protect myself.
Shit, you go check my paperwork, you ain't going to find shit.
But I just want to protect myself. Even when I'm a single mother, I'm not finna let any old body come up in here with me and my son like that.
Yeah, like shit, I tell motherfuckers all the time. Like back when I was like younger,
yeah.
Like and when I was single, when I fuck with females, if they look young, I need to see your ID.
I've had men asking my
They be like, why you want to see my ID, bitch, to make sure you grown? I'm grown. Well, let me prove you grown. Yeah. You finna have me in jail, bitch. I go to fuck with you and find out you got a fucking Lawndale High ID or some shit. Hell no, bitch. I need to see a California ID, and that bitch got to be horizontal.
Yeah.
Because they got the vertical one from before you turn 21 and shit. Nah, nigga, I need the real shit.
I've dated. Not dated, but I have corresponded with men who have been locked up in my younger single years. I'll write you. I'll support you. I didn't put no money on their books. I sent them a calling card.
God damn.
It's about as
Would
good
you
as
send nudes to jail?
No.
He's gonna sell them.
No.
He's gonna be.
Is that what
them.
they do with them?
Hell yeah.
What if it's their main chick?
They still selling them. Trust me. My ex, her news was circulating through jail. My stepdad told me. He was like, man, they selling pictures of your girl up in here. I'm like, what? That nigga was like, yeah, man, I just seen them. Some little nigga up in here selling them.
Wow.
I cussed her ass out like, you so fucking retarded. What you talking about? I said, yeah, my step-pop seen your ass and your titties and all that shit. She was like, that was a long ass time ago. Well, the motherfucker's still in circulation.
I would not even think that.
Prison. Yes. Them niggas is selling those pictures.
But it's the same thing. I be feeling that way even when I send a nigga a picture on the phone. Like, who are you finna show this to? Why do you need it? I hate we're in that world now where everyone wants a picture. Like,
don't send pictures to bitch ass niggas.
Listen, you don't always know it's a bitch ass. That gets a ding?
Yeah.
Really? You don't know. Niggas don't have bitch ass across their forehead, so for me to just know.
Red flag.
Ask niggas about your bitch ass nigga that you fucking with, because a lot of niggas will tell you, oh yeah, you fucking with a bitch ass nigga.
Okay, what's a bitch ass nigga tendency?
Sending pictures that a girl sent you some pictures and you like, hey nigga, look.
Yeah, that's
I feel like that's the shit that niggas do when they don't care about the girl.
That too. Yeah.
If this is your main chick, I can't see you really showing them like that.
But see, that's what I'm saying now, because it's like this. If you fucking like, if you sending a picture to a nigga who you halfway fucking with, man, that's on you. You might not even give a shit that he's showing other motherfuckers. Because I know women who they under the mind frame of, oh yeah, I know he's sending it to other people, but I don't give a fuck. I just want to send it to him. So you know, for sure, bitch, have fun, do your thing. But if it's your main nigga, because you know, like it's main niggas that get on some hoe shit after y'all break up, and oh, she want to break up with me. I'ma post her nudes on Instagram and do
that is a bitch ass nigga.
Shit.
Nah,
like
for sure. Anytime a nigga fall in his feelings and do something based off.
But that's also like how you know if you dealing with a bitch ass nigga. Say something he don't like.
And then what?
And then see how he reacts. If he reacts emotionally, bitch ass nigga.
I think sometimes niggas are a byproduct of becoming a bitch ass nigga because they ain't have no examples on what to do
and see that.
Nigga. And is that
check?
You give
see what type of daddy they got.
What if their daddy wasn't around?
See what type of mama they got. See how they dynamic is with their mama. Mm-hmm. Cause some of these niggas, you could tell they a sucker about how they deal with their mom.
If I will say this. And it sounds
I got a homegirl who you like. She said that this nigga used to disrespect his mom. I'm
if
like,
a nigga disrespect his mama, you can guarantee. And mind you, though,
he's a bitch ass nigga.
It don't matter what his mama did. I know he wasn't my homeboy, but I had a homegirl who was dating this dude. Great dude, like he treated her really well, like for real. But there you go. Like when she would do stuff that would make him mad, that's when this nigga would flip. And he had a very tumultuous relationship with his mother, but because she did drugs. Not saying that that's an excuse necessarily to disrespect your parent, but it's like if your parent really wasn't around for you at all because they were battling an addiction, you don't respect them like you would a parent who was around. So she tried to give him a pass with that, but it was like, you know, she eventually had the same. She was like, no matter what your mother did, she gave you life. So all this, you know, cussing and disrespecting her and all this shit, like, got to stop. And that's what it would turn into when she would do something that would make him mad. And now you want to disrespect me and call me on my name and this and that, because that's the same shit you do to your mom.
Red flag, leave the motherfucker alone. Because it's gonna be a lot of situations in any relationship with any motherfucker that something is gonna happen between y'all that the other party not gonna like.
True, facts.
And that's when you judge your relationship. Like, it's easy to be nice all the time when everything is going good. Yeah. Like, oh yeah, you know, we all like each other, so he's the perfect fucking guy.
Yeah.
Then you step on that nigga brand new white Jordans, and now he done pushed you down the fucking steps. Like,
I always say that your relationship need to hit. I feel like in 12 months, you know if you want to be with this person or not. And 2, you need to have some type of hardship happen so that you can really know how this person deals with. And that's for men and for women. Because I would hate for a hardship to come on a financial level and a nigga just crumble. Like, that's what sometimes you see in females too. Like, if you never lost it all and don't have the ability to keep your mind strong and know you can get it back, oh, then you ain't the type of nigga for me. Because this shit, easy come, easy go.
Yeah. And that shit happens a lot with motherfuckers. Like, that shit happened with me. Shit, I think me and my wife was... Matter of fact, we were married, but we didn't have our wedding yet, and I lost my job. Like, when we had our wedding, I was unemployed. Like, that shit sucked like a motherfucker. Like, you know, back to the story of these fucking tattoos. Like, shit, I was getting bullshit-ass jobs just to support us and shit. Like, and the job I stayed with was the worst job I ever had. But in order to provide, I had to do that shit. Yeah. You know, I also had another homeboy who was going through some shit and crumbled.
This is a testament of who you are. And then it's a testament too of the female. Because it's sometimes, I know when I was married, he lost his job. And I was just like, it's okay. It's not for you at this time to kick your man while he's down. Or to say, oh, I'm paying all the bills, or I'm doing such and such. Like, women kill me with that. If you're going to take up what is quote unquote the man's job or bill paying or whatever that responsibility is, it's not for you to rub it in his face, because emasculating your man is a killer. I feel like that's one of the worst things that women can do to men, is to emasculate him, especially on a financial level. If you know you have a good man and he having a down spell, which could happen to any man, what is the point of that?
Yeah,
like, don't do that. Leave him. Leave him if you gonna do all that. If you feel like you gotta rub it in his face about what you doing and this and that, leave him. And don't do it if you don't feel like he would do it for you.
What, hold a nigga down?
Hold a nigga down. Yeah. I don't feel like women should walk into relationships paying for shit.
Hey, yeah, exactly. Hell,
I see that happening a lot too. Like, women are walking.
He got potential.
Okay.
He's a rapper. Once his mixtape drop, he gonna get on, and everything is gonna be, it's gonna be peaches and fucking cream. Girl, that shit is not finna fucking work. That nigga might as well have told you, yeah, man, I'm playing lottery every Friday.
Pretty much.
One of these Saturdays, that shit gonna crack off. And
go ahead.
We gonna be rich. Like, that's the exact same shit when the motherfucker telling you, yeah, you know, I'm waiting for this call for this contract of my basketball overseas and shit. Like, a lot of niggas got a whole lot of little fake ass stories that they sell women. Like, I got a homegirl right now dealing with a nigga like, yeah, man, you know, I got this application to work at the ports to be a longshoreman. I'm just waiting for them to pick up my application and I'm gonna be on. But you know, you just gotta wait for me while this application go through. Nigga, you could work at fucking In and Out while that application go through. Nigga, you could be doing 1,000 fucking things while you waiting for this $1 million bullshit to go through. But niggas like to play on women's sympathy a lot of times. A lot of niggas, well, go ahead and leave me like everybody else did.
Shit, that's that Ike Turner shit.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Everybody else treated me fucked up. Just go ahead and kick me while I'm down like everybody else did. Like,
a man's man is not gonna even play that role.
Hell no.
He's not going to even be comfortable with that kind of shit. A man's man, it kills him to not be able to be a provider. It bothers him internally when he can't do the things that he's supposed to do for himself and his lady or his family. So that whole leave me like everybody else type bullshit is just that
bitch
bullshit.
Ass nigga behavior.
So ladies, don't entertain that. And my thing is, it's okay. I could see, there definitely have been times where I have met a nigga in transition and entertained that, but with with skepticism.
And
like, okay, if you
proof.
say that this application is coming through, okay, that's cool, that's fine. Let me see, though, your ingenuity in coming up with something for us to still hang out where I don't have to come out of pocket. Because especially if we're talking about in the beginning. Plan a picnic then, my
Hey,
nigga.
I'm gonna say, nigga, take me to the park.
Take me to
go
the
get
park.
some hot
Do something.
dogs
If
and
you
some
really
sandwiches,
about
nigga.
it, yeah, then he'll still do it. Not, oh, I'm gonna let everything rest on her.
Yeah,
that
nigga,
should never be okay.
Nigga, let's go to a museum. Let's go to Starbucks and get some of those little crumb cupcakes, nigga, and a coffee.
Something.
And sit here and have a conversation about a business plan to getting you up off your mama couch.
That's the thing, especially here in Los Angeles. There are so many free things. As expensive as this town is, there are tons of free, cool things to do.
Ain't museums free?
Some of them.
But shit, even the ones that cost, I'm sure it don't cost that much to get up in that motherfucker.
No more than $10.
Exactly. So you can take a woman to a museum, walk around that motherfucker for a little while and just have a conversation.
You know what killed me? Niggas who broke or in transition but always got money for weed.
Yeah,
that is like you and big weed. I'm not talking about a blunt here or there. I'm talking you got money for this.
Nigga, you got a zone,
but you don't have money. Nah, bro.
Nigga, how you get a whole ounce of weed?
That part.
But see, the crazy shit, like when niggas who smoke weed like that, like I used to tell my homeboy, I had the perfect life hack for getting free weed.
What?
Telling niggas you don't smoke. Get around niggas who smoke weed and tell them you don't smoke weed. They'll try to convince your ass to smoke weed.
Oh.
Especially if you ain't got like no job that requires you to not smoke. Like, oh no, I don't smoke. Oh, why not? Oh, I just ain't into it. Man, hit this motherfucking blunt, nigga. Come on, smoke this shit, nigga. No, I'm cool. I don't smoke. Man, here. Alright, fuck it.
I try to respect people's
hard.
choices. Whatever it is that they don't do, they don't do.
Yeah, most people don't respect your choices.
Most black people don't. If you tell them they do something and you don't do it, it's an automatic, oh, you got to get on it. Yeah. No, don't.
Because go to a party and tell niggas you don't drink.
Oh, my God. It's a never-ending conversation.
If you don't get some of this motherfucking Hennessy.
It's a never-ending.
Nigga, that is black Air Force One juice.
I can't. It's too much.
Real friends don't let friends drink Hennessy.
What's wrong with Hennessy?
Hennessy? That's poverty juice.
Is it?
Yeah, that shit is it's bad decisions in a bottle.
All alcohol is bad decisions in a bottle.
Nah, not really.
Yeah, nigga, you get enough of it in you.
I'll be smooth off Remy.
Oh my, that's juice.
Exactly.
My nigga. That's that bullshit.
Remy?
Yes.
Nah, Remy is real nigga juice.
Oh my goodness.
Hennessy is Remy broke little cousin.
Oh my goodness. So, okay, so we said you can do jailhouse relationships if you want to, if the circumstances permit for that. Long distance, jail or not? Yes? No?
It depends on y'all plans for life. Because if y'all don't plan on moving close to each other at no point, y'all just pen pals.
How do you know that though?
It's a conversation.
Okay, so I'll use myself as an example. I go home probably once or twice a year, every year. Once or twice every year, I meet someone while I'm at home. This just happens that way. Sometimes we keep in contact and whatnot, because it's always, I tell nigga off top, I'm like, bro, I'm here visiting. I live in Cali. They immediate response is, shit, that's what they got planes for. All this all bullshit. So then, how do I determine, or how should a woman determine continuing the relationship?
How often do you actually plan on flying out, since they make planes and shit? What your frequent flyer miles looking like? Because if you only gonna see me twice a year, once a fucking year,
what's the point?
I got needs. So we not finna be playing like that.
So only on a sexual point should it not be taken seriously?
Because motherfuckers got needs. We grown motherfuckers. Like, how often can you... Well, see, women, they different than men. Y'all could play that, I ain't had sex in 9 months shit.
It happens that way.
As a nigga, I ain't finna do that shit.
Listen.
It ain't finna happen that way with us.
It can, though.
It can, but...
If you're not actively, in pursuit of something, say you just chilling, say you just in grind mode, you just working, you doing your trucks, you come here doing a podcast. If you were single... And it don't cross your path,
it's gonna cross my path.
Oh my God.
Ain't no way some pussy ain't gonna cross my path.
It'll cross your, but I guess it's different because you're in pursuit.
Yeah, exactly.
A woman can be in her own zone, and I'm not finna pursue no man, so I get it. I don't have.
But that's what I'm saying though.
I think with long distance relationships, I think that it's something that you should do after the relationship is already established. Like, let's say we together, and then your job takes you to wherever, New York or somewhere that's far away. Then that's when you need to have the sit down conversation of, do we stay together or do we keep the relationship going? I never entertain the stuff that I meet in Texas. Like, a nigga really have to show me, really have to come out here a couple of times for me to then say, okay, bet I'm not gonna rock with nobody else.
We can be long distance friends.
No, because let me tell you the bullshit in that, when you do come to town, then they feel like they should have a certain level of access to you. No, not.
Hell yeah.
Why?
Shit, cuz ain't you my girl?
Exactly, that bullshit. No.
But that's why I keep it friends. You just my homegirl from out of state.
That's it.
So
we can go to
If
lunch.
I'm in
We
the
can
state
eat.
and I end up hitting, cool.
No, you're not going to end up hitting because you've put forth no effort until I got here.
What you mean no effort? Shit, if that's your long distance friend, y'all probably talk on the regular.
Yeah, talk. Chat. I talk and chat with my homegirls on a regular too.
So
that doesn't give you pussy access.
Permit him to get the access to the coochie when
Okay, I only come home once a year. So for me, he would have had to come see me. He would have had flown to California.
So then when you fly to Houston, then coochie's open for business.
The option is on the table. It's not guaranteed, but the option is on the table.
Girl, you don't remember I came out there? We was in Roscoe and shit. When you come to Whataburger, motherfucker.
Every nigga wants to come here.
What a booty.
No.
Man, shit.
But that's just it, though. Nigga, not even... You could get a plane ticket, no lie, from Texas to here or anywhere, pretty much. $250 if you plan it out. Niggas is not finna put $250 up on. Just my thing is, fuck the bitch. What about traveling?
But see, this is why I'm not big on long distance relationships. If y'all don't got a plan on moving close together, the average motherfucker's not fit to be flying across the country 4 or 5 times a year, even if y'all splitting it. I fly out, you fly out. I fly out, you fly out. Unless that nigga is making like buku paper, niggas ain't finna do no shit like that.
So peep this. My homegirl took her son. This is recent. This is crazy. She took her son to Houston to visit some family. While she was out there, she stayed on the apps, the dating apps. So she went on a date.
Fish.
Right? Probably one of them bullshit ass apps. That shit don't never work for me, bro. No lie, we gotta do a show about that shit.
Plenty of fish.
Just dating apps, period. So she meets this dude, they go out, they have a good time, the whole 9. Boom. She comes back here. They still in communication, still talking, still everything. This nigga have flew out here about 3 times. He's a truck driver. He got 2 kids, divorced, to see her. And they are like on it. And I'm like, wow. You never know what somebody...
He probably owns his own truck. I'm pretty sure he owns his own truck. Because if he got time like that to be fucking around like that, he'll probably own our
twice though in 6 months. Is that really fucking around, or is that really just saying, I'm trying to let you know that I'm really interested in you and I like you?
That's a lot of PTO. Because if you gonna fly all the way out here, how long is he staying? I know he ain't just staying no weekend.
No, it's typically 3 to 4 days. It's not a long time.
Yeah, I know.
So that's like a Friday to Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good enough for me. That's good enough for the average woman, just for you to and she's flown back out there too.
Mm-hmm. But again, that's above average.
It is.
That's
it's
not
a
the
rarity.
Regular fucking person just doing that, and that's what I'm saying. Like I give advice to the majority, not the minority. Like I'm not giving advice for niggas who like shit. Nigga, I got 10 million freaking flyer miles. My girl live in Minnesota and I live in San Diego. I seen her 7 times last year. Like, nah, nigga.
I don't think
that's
young
not
people
regular.
Should do it either. Like if you're dating, if you're a senior in high school and you're dating somebody in college, or if you're a senior in college and you're dating someone who already graduated and they get a job and they move, let that go. Yeah,
if you a senior in college, or not, let me not say senior in college. If you in college, I don't suggest you dating, period.
But they be having whole serious. Oh
I know. God. That's why I suggest you not do that. I tell motherfuckers between 18 and like 25, you shouldn't be taking nobody serious.
No, you really shouldn't.
Like you swear to God you in love. That's puppy love. You're smitten.
And what is it that you can say to somebody because your mind? Like I always think about that. Like there are relationships that I had my senior year in high school, and my son's father. You couldn't tell me that it wasn't gonna be forever. Like you could not tell me that. Mm-hmm. There's nothing that can reach. I feel like females and males, because I know dudes who this is my girl for forever, bro. When you're young like that, you just feel that way.
Not me. I didn't have no girlfriends between high school. I think my first girlfriend after junior high, I think I was like 19.
Okay, and still young.
It was even some like, she's just my girlfriend type shit. Like,
did you cheat on her? Then
I just knew it was, but I just ain't that type of nigga. Like, if I call you my girlfriend, you my girl. Like, I don't do all the extra shit. I wouldn't even have had you as my girl if I felt like, I still got these other little bitches I want to fuck with. Like, that's just not me. It ain't my character. But I just, she was my girl. We broke up. Got another one. We broke up. Like, but it wasn't. I never was hurt after the breakups. It was just, nigga, she was my girlfriend. I'm only 19, whatever. Like, nigga, I'm gonna replace it with somebody else. Nigga, it just is what it is. Like, as much as I liked them enough to make them my girl, I didn't take them serious enough to feel bad after the shit was over, nigga.
Then were you really ever invested?
No, I was 19.
I'm just saying. I think those two relationships for me, the first one though, it wasn't so much that I was, what's the word, hurt or heartbroken. It was more of, my goodness, I didn't see this coming.
I did. I knew it was gonna break up. It was like a Monopoly spot with no house on it.
Yeah, now my divorce, I saw that coming way before.
God damn, that sucks.
Women check out before. Listen, a woman knows she's gonna leave a situation way before she leaves that situation.
It's usually a year.
I don't, and see, now that's the part I don't recommend, because in that year you're gonna act funny. That's a long time to, right? So now you're just dragging it out.
And I tell men that shit. If you start noticing, nigga, she's not as sexually attracted to you no more, and she not laughing at your jokes no more, and
if the sex stop, you better do something to rekindle that shit quick. Because I had an old head tell me that one time, and it's sure enough true. If the sex stop, that shit is pretty much on its way to being over. Mm-hmm. And that's not saying that sex is the end all be all to a relationship, but that means that there is something wrong.
55% of your relationship is sex.
55?
55. Remember, we didn't talk about this.
Oh, and then every time I hear 55,
there was a graph, all that shit. I made a pie chart of this shit. Because it's like, as important as everything else is, and sex ain't the end all be all, if the sex is trash, the relationship is going to end. The relationship is fucking doomed.
It's not even going to get started, though, if it's trash. I can tell you that for me all the time.
But I'm saying, some women, it starts. Oh, he's such a great guy. He got a great personality. He got a real good job. He's so nice to me and all that shit. And then that nigga fuck you, and you like, we gonna work on this shit.
No,
it's eventually gonna get better. It is not. But women try to do that shit. Like, I'm gonna try to lift my legs up higher, and I'm gonna try to.
Is that wrong?
Put a pillow up under his back, and
is that wrong though for me to try? Because I don't want to end it because of that. But I will. You can try,
but you can't marry a nigga while you still trying.
Oh no, like, we're not even gonna make it to
commit to a nigga and they still trying. Like I could. Like, you could tell in some marriages, they sex bullshit. Look at Donald. Look at the president and his wife.
She won't even let that.
They ain't even fucking.
At all.
But that's what I'm saying, though. But women are in these relationships. Like, go look at Ivanka, whatever the fuck the bitch name is, Melania Trump. Mm-hmm. She not fucking him.
I don't even think. I know why she's not fucking him now. But I don't even think that was fucking prior to the White House.
But I'm saying, though, like the pastor at my old church, like him and his wife, they were sleeping in separate rooms. Like, it's a lot of motherfuckers that ain't in real ass relationships. Like, these motherfuckers be in business agreements and shit. Like, he does this, he does everything I need done. So I'm gonna stay with this motherfucker because he does everything that I need done. But that's not love. That's not happiness. Like I tell motherfuckers, like, is it really worth it?
To some people,
to ride around in a Range Rover and not be sexually satisfied.
Listen,
that's crazy.
That's what Future said. You gonna cry in a Honda or you gonna cry in a Range Rover? To some women, it's about the stuff.
But the thing it's like, would you rather be happy in the Civic or crying in the Range Rover?
I would rather be happy in the Civic. That's me. But every woman is not like that. Some women rather have a Range Rover. Because my thing is, I'm not gonna be in the Civic for long because I got grind and hustle on my own.
But that's what I'm saying.
So I buy myself the Range Rover.
Exactly, and that's what I mean. Like, you know, like I would tell my wife, like, it was a million times I could have left. Like, I'm not with you because, oh, you're the best thing I could have ever gotten. No, I'm with you because I'm in love with you. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm here for love. I'm not here for no, like, you know, some niggas is with women because they feel like they can't do better. A lot of motherfuckers is in relationships with a person because they feel like they can't do no better, but they're not happy though.
I feel like a lot of women settle once they get older. And I see the trickiness in that. I really do. Because now that I'm a little older, I can see how our society is set up for you to say, by 30 you should have this, and by 32 you should be in this house, and you should be in this relationship, and then God forbid you're not in what society says, then something's wrong with you. Even my dad for a long time was like, you're getting on up there, you need to get married, you need to get this and that. And I'm like, why? Is that going to bring me some type of immediate satisfaction or gratification just to say I have a man or just to say I have a ring? Like, that's never been who I am, and I don't feel like we should put our worth in that. If you are and it's real, that's a blessing and a gift. But just to say, okay, because I'm getting to this age, and my thing is, I want my tone to still be this strong and feel this same way if, for whatever reason, I'm 40. And still at this place, because that's what happens. Women then feel like, okay, I'm old, so I'm gonna start taking this and some shit that I wouldn't accept. I'm gonna accept this now, and that's sad too. Mm-hmm. Like, don't. I'm not finna, and don't envy nobody else's relationship, because, like you said, two people could be sleeping. I had a partner over the weekend that I was talking to. She felt away because we know somebody who's a big time hoe who got married, and it's like, this bitch is a big time hoe. Like, how you out here getting a ring? But we don't know the ins and outs of that shit. We don't know what's going on in that dynamic. So you over here feeling bad and low-key envying that shit, and you don't know what's going on over there. Mm-hmm. So I don't envy nobody else shit. I just wish positivity, and whatever is for you is for you. That's what you got to really remember at the end of the day. Whenever it show up, whenever it's supposed to happen, is when it's supposed to happen.
Yeah, I tell motherfuckers all the time not to be jealous of nobody else shit, because you don't know how many dicks they had to suck to get that shit.
Do you hear me?
Nigga, it's a lot of motherfuckers doing a lot of shit and going through a lot of shit that you're not willing to go through to get where they at. Like, you looking at another motherfucker's relationship, like, how she get a man? That nigga is beating her ass and got a bitch he fucking at the job that she know about.
That part.
But you jealous of they fucking relationship. Their relationship is fucked up. Like, I know a bunch of motherfuckers with a fucked up relationship that look good as shit on Facebook. Like, you look at their pictures on Facebook and Instagram, they look happy as a motherfucker, but they hate each other in real life.
And that's so sad, though. Like, I can't understand that for the life of me. I really, like, genuinely can't see taking pictures with somebody and low-key being miserable.
Yeah, because
I just can't.
Because people look at a failed relationship as any other type of failure. Nobody wants to be looked at as a failure. So when y'all break up, they take that shit as a L to both parties.
But who gives a fuck? Are y'all paying my bills? Are y'all helping me? Like, I get that on some levels. Nobody wants to fail. But there is no reason why your happiness should rest on what somebody on the outside think. That took a long lesson to me to even understand with my own mama and daddy. Like, I have to do what's best for me at the end of the day. And even if it upsets them or they don't like it, or I'm saying 1,000 cuss words, guess what? This is what's peace and happiness for me. I'm not finna not do that. Now, I'm not gonna, disrespect them or deliberately try to bring no shame to them as their daughter, but so what? yes, I have a failed. Don't get me wrong. When I got my divorce, I was like, fuck. I'm a statistic now. I'm a single black mother with a kid. I went through that. I felt shitty. I did. I felt embarrassed. But I got over that shit real quick.
Embrace failure. It's a lesson.
It just is what it is. My thing is you can't change it. And the people that I probably was worried about couldn't really give a fuck. Like a lot of times people be thinking people give a fuck and they don't. Nobody gave a fuck about that shit.
Good or bad.
Good or bad, they don't give a shit.
You bought a Bentley, they don't give a fuck.
Don't care.
You got dumped, they don't give a fuck. You homeless, they don't give a fuck. You won the lottery, they don't give a fuck. Only thing they give a fuck about is what you got for them.
Exactly.
Now, if you win the lottery, they give a fuck if they feel like they gonna get something.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, they don't give a shit. They gonna clown you and move the fuck on.
Regardless.
You heard Chelsea homeless? Told you. And they gonna leave it at that. Oh, man, you heard that nigga Anthony got kicked in the ass by a donkey?
Oh, well.
Whatever. And they gonna keep on going on about their day.
That's it.
Like, nigga, you trying to impress a bunch of motherfuckers that don't really give a shit. 99% of the time, they don't give a fuck what you got going on. So don't try to hold on and be sad because these hating ass bitches gonna be on Facebook tomorrow. If I break up with him, these bitches gonna be like, told you so. Them bitches don't give a fuck. Even if they do say told you so, they gonna laugh and they gonna keep getting beat up by their boyfriend too.
Here's my thing. Somebody who really love you and really care about you anyway would never hit you with the I told you so. Later, I'll say that. Yeah, that's you. But I'll hit you with that. I told you so after you. I
love you to death and be like, look at your stupid ass. Remember I told you this shit? I told you this shit when you met this stupid motherfucker. Look at you now. You hurting, ain't you? Look at you crying with your dumb ass.
That is not the time.
Yes,
there's a time for that. I will hit you with the I told you so, but it's after you've healed.
I know, fuck that shit. I'm gonna pour salt in that motherfucker so you know not to get cut again. You see how bad this feels? You don't want to feel this pain again, do you? Stay the fuck away from stupid ass niggas when I tell you to. Stupid ass.
So how do you know when to break up then?
Shit. Like we said, once y'all motherfuckers start not looking at each other with that same look y'all had in the beginning, because in any relationship, it's gonna taper off.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's gonna taper off.
You're not gonna,
googly eye
this motherfucking key in the lock and start getting butterflies. Eventually it's gonna normalize.
Right.
But if you get to the point where fucking this person is a chore, that's when it's time to get the fuck out of there. Like when the motherfucker come in the door and he got that look in his eye, you like, this nigga wanna fuck. Damn. That's when you know it's time to go. When as a man, you talking like Al Bundy.
Right.
Remember when Peggy wanted to have... Did you ever watch Married with Children?
I did.
Remember whenever Peggy wanted to have sex and he'd be like, oh, Peg, what the fuck? And Peggy was sexy as a motherfucker, too. She a big, thick, redhead motherfucker. And I'm like, how the fuck does he not want to fuck her? What the hell?
He's over that shit.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, niggas get over women, too.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I know some women and see they do to be like, nigga, how can you get tired of hitting that? But it happens in relationships.
Jay-Z got
like
tired of Beyonce.
Yeah, because who was it? Neo? And it's probably not his quote, but he was the one who I heard say it. Show me the most beautiful woman in the world, not show you a man that's tired of fucking her.
Yes. I've heard women say that too. That's why it'd be hard for me to say that sex is 55% of it, because a man, you could fuck a nigga sideways, upside down, triangle, bring other bitches in. That's not gonna hold him faithful to you. Yeah. He's gotta want to be faithful to you because he wants to be faithful to you.
But there's nothing
you can't suck him up enough for him to do that.
But that's just faithful because he's still gonna want to be with you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
he's gotta want to do it himself.
But like this, like you can do all that fucking and sucking and all that shit, and that's gonna keep him. But it might not keep him faithful. Some motherfuckers is gonna make a mistake no matter what the fuck you doing. Whether you doing all the fucking and bringing in threesomes and all that. If he gonna do that, he gonna do that. Right. But he's gonna be there. Now, if you decide, I'm gonna cut the pussy off, he's going to leave you.
Oh, I just want you to be faithful because you want to be faithful.
But that's what I'm saying.
Stay here because you want to stay
some
here.
Motherfuckers is just faithful. Some motherfuckers just ain't faithful. Some motherfuckers gonna be faithful to you because it's you. Some motherfuckers ain't. You don't really have no control over that.
True.
But the reason I'm saying 55% is because if the sex is trash, the relationship is over. If y'all get to the point where y'all don't want to have sex with each other no more, the relationship is over. Even if all the bills is paid, even if all y'all favorite movies is coming out and y'all still enjoying your favorite movies and shit, once the sex go away, that shit going away. But a lot of times it's more than sex, it's just chemistry. You know, sometimes y'all grow apart, y'all mature at different paces.
Can you reignite the flame if it's gone out?
Yeah.
How do you reignite the flame if it's gone out?
Different strokes for different folks.
Okay, give me some examples.
Like some people, like I forgot who it was. It was one of those like love and hip hop couples I seen on TV. Like they had a threesome and it went bad, but it strengthened their relationship. Cause you know, I think it was like a situation where the dude realized I don't even want to fuck another woman. So it kind of tightened their bond up. Like a lot of times, sometimes something bad can happen and it'll tighten y'all up. Like, y'all could be on the skids, and then the nigga's favorite aunt died. And he see how tenderly you loved him and consoled him in his moment of fucked up.
Yeah.
And that shit rekindles y'all shit. A lot of times it ain't something that you could say, all right, we on the skids.
Yeah.
We gonna go on this vacation.
Yeah.
A lot of times it ain't a good thing that's gonna bring y'all together. It might be a bad thing. And sometimes it's just better for y'all to not even be together in the first fucking place.
That's what happened with Kirk and Rashida. I know you're talking about. His mama died, and then she was really there for them. And I think they had all those years invested, which can be, in my personal opinion, a plus and a minus to relationships. So I feel a way about that kind of stuff, because it's like, I just want, at all times for me, it's more important for the person to want to be there. Not because of this thing or this situation.
Yeah, we already
you know what I'm
invested.
saying?
We might as well stay together.
That kind of phrases
we
like
got
that
all these years
have me
in.
out. No,
I done been with this girl 10 years. I
don't
ain't
give a
going
damn.
nowhere.
I don't give a
But
damn.
yeah,
And that's
a lot of
supposed to
motherfuckers, that be
mean
they
something.
shit.
I mean, on some levels it does. You guys have made it 10 years and it does mean something. But I don't think that means you should continue it and you guys are both miserable.
Yeah, like, I don't believe in being miserable with a motherfucker.
Hell no. Try to fix it. If you can't fix it, then part ways.
Yeah, but it's also something where you gotta kind of like have conversations when it first start getting like that. Yeah. You can't realize it's been 6 months and we don't even like each other.
But that's typically that. You know what? 6 months goes by so fast.
Not when you're miserable.
The days go by so fast.
Yeah, not when you're miserable.
Hey, this is off topic, but I just want to throw this out here because we talked about it while I was at home, and I think it's good. Do you have to live with someone before you get married?
Should you? Yeah, you said no.
Okay, why do you say yeah?
Because you don't know a lot of motherfuckers' habits of cohabitating with a person until you actually cohabitate with them.
So you're telling me when you're dating someone that, you know, you go over their house, you spend the night for the weekend, or you over there during the week, you pop up, you got a key, that I still need to live with you before we get married? Mm-hmm. I did that the first time, and I don't want to do that again. Because
niggas got good representatives for women.
But that's what I'm saying, a key. If I got a key and I can show up anytime I want to, I have access. Mm-hmm. That means I get to see.
She got a key, so let me make sure to, keep
for a whole year.
She got a fucking key, yeah.
If a nigga go through all of that, god damn.
Yeah, but niggas do that. If I know my girl got a key, now I know, okay, I can't be playing around because my girl got a key. So let me not, do what I usually be doing, which is keeping my room fucked up, having this motherfucker stinking and all that. Nigga gonna have his best behavior on.
Well, then I hope you know we're not gonna go into the marriage like that.
But shit, you don't know that. And he felt like, shit, nigga, I got away with it this long, but once you get married, now y'all got the ring on. Women do that shit the same way. Like, motherfuckers be having their representative. Like, I got a bunch of homeboys that tell me, man, it was like once we got married, the sex stopped.
I hear that bullshit all the time.
She wanted
and I don't
to ration out the pussy. And I'm like, I don't even get it.
That means something happened to the dick, because when I got married, the sex didn't change. Now once we started having issues, it changed. But sex was the furthest thing from one of our problems. That wasn't even on our list.
Yeah,
our divorce did not come from sex at all.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. A lot of motherfuckers, that's what happens. Like, again, and you know, men, a lot of times, we got a representative, women got a representative.
True.
That's why I feel like if you move in early, like, basically, y'all cohabitating while dumping each other is still free.
I don't think you have to live with the person.
I do. Because I'm like, shit, now that I know that you like to put your panties in the sink, I don't want to deal with this shit. Let me get the fuck up out
But
of
that's just, I feel like niggas also will, if I didn't live with you, shit, what we need to get married for? We can just keep doing this.
Shit, no the fuck we can't. And as a woman, you gotta let him know, motherfucker, we not finna play house forever.
But then why even go in that situation? That's my point. Like, I don't even want to go. Now, if we get engaged, here's my thing. Let him propose to you. Then while we're engaged, I'm open to moving in together. Because now I know we're on the same track. We're going to have a future together, blah, 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 blah. And it's still free at that point.
That'll work too.
But
shit, I'm a serial cohabitator.
You are.
I done lived with a couple motherfuckers.
I've only lived with one person. Like, that is a huge deal for me. And that almost didn't happen.
But see, me also, like, you know, it always depends on the person. Because me, I'm a serial, not take a motherfucker serious type of person.
True.
Like, the two motherfuckers I moved in with, it was on some let me just see how this gonna go type shit. Not, I'm going to marry this woman. It was
Let
like,
me see how this go. We finna sign a lease with our names.
Mm-hmm.
It's let me see how this go too, but it was still like, okay, I'm thinking that you're something special.
I thought they might have been something special, but I realized they wasn't nothing special.
Yeah.
So I was like, hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Fuck
okay, so going back to when to break up is when things are not on track. Everything becomes a chore.
Once you looking at your mate like they the fucking enemy.
I think after you have tried to make it work and it's still not working. That's my thing. Because like you said, shit is going to wear off. You're going to fall into maybe this motherfucker irritating me or whatever phase or this or that. You have to be committed to reinvesting yourself, reigniting the flame in the relationship. Now, after the work, because relationships are work.
That's a team effort.
That's a team effort.
Because if you realize that you trying and they not trying, it's time to break the fuck up.
Yes.
Like if I'm like, damn, babe, I'm trying to take you on these dates and you still looking at me like, you only trying to take me out because of this. Oh, you only trying to buy me something because of this. Oh, you only, you only took my mom to the hospital because of this. The only reason you do, nigga, leave.
Yeah, that's
too much. If you trying to do all this shit and this motherfucker is not appreciating none of the effort that you trying to put forth, it's time for you to go. Because, that's when I tell, niggas. Because women is way more, they do this way more often than men. Women be fucking over it and won't dump you. A lot of times when a nigga get over it, a nigga a jet. Every now and then you get the type of nigga that's like, man, I want to leave her, but I won't. Women are great for been done. Like, women be like, nigga, this nigga ain't shit. I don't even know why I'm really with this nigga. I'm ready to go, but fuck it. I'm just gonna hang out. Like, niggas, women dump your ass a long time before they
we know way before
jet the fuck out.
True.
But that's what I'm saying though. And niggas, for some reason, a lot of niggas don't be known.
Here's my thing. A woman, here's the real reason. We're planning. While we know in our mind that, oh, okay, nigga, I'm over it and you are not doing the things that value me, you're not taking me out, you're not doing whatever, I'm trying to reignite the flame and you're not doing nothing, I know it's a wrap here. So here's the tricky thing. You'll have some women who are planning, if we living together, for her to get on spot, get her on this or whatever, or put you out, however it's gonna go. And then you have some women who, I need to climb onto another dick before I leave this dick.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the issue too. It's like, don't do that. First of all, you need to take some time, heal yourself, process what went wrong so you don't make the same bullshit ass mistakes, because a lot of times that next dick you climb on is just like the one you just got off of. I tell women that shit a lot. The new boss is just like the old boss, bitch. Take some time for you. Niggas love to give you that representative, especially that side nigga dick. Them niggas will be like, oh, your old nigga don't do it like this.
Oh, see, he treats you like this. I want to treat you like this. Oh, he ain't doing
if
this.
You fall for that,
I want to do this. Oh, girl, I'm going to do this for you. He ain't going to do none of that new bullshit that he telling you. He ain't going to do nothing different than your old nigga because he knew you was accepting it from him.
Exactly.
So, for sure, I'm going to do the same shit, bitch.
Any nigga that sit up and talk to a female about her nigga and this and that is not finna treat you no better. Period. Any nigga that's comfortable with that kind of shit, I feel like ain't even solid in himself or looking at you as no solid ass situation. Period.
They be falling for them dirty mackin' ass old school R&B songs and shit.
Or these young niggas be on that shit too. Like these 22, 23-year-old niggas be on that bullshit. Like, you need you a young. No, I don't. I'm good.
Yeah. Niggas love that shit. But I tell women that shit, niggas is competitive. So it's only natural that a nigga is gonna try to down your girl or down your nigga. Oh, girl, you can't have friends, your man that insecure. Oh yeah, he must not be putting it down. Oh yeah, see you don't look like you getting the type of dick I could give you. Cause if niggas love that shit. Nigga run up on a female and she got like a fucked up attitude. Yeah, see your man ain't dicking you down right. See, let me try, let me do it. I got you, nigga.
Them niggas I give the ugliest faces to and walk the fuck off. Yeah. Okay, so don't make these mistakes, people. It's pretty goddamn simple.
Yeah.
Ben, do we have a bonus?
Free citizenship to Africa. Would you guys take the free citizenship to Africa?
Hell yeah.
And move to Africa?
Oh, my bad. I just jumped out there.
Yeah, go ahead. You got to go first now.
Yeah. Why would you? And would you move to Africa?
Yes, fucking yes. So one, I've already been to Africa. The shit that we see on TV and what we think Africa is, it's not. Don't get me wrong. There are parts that are rural and people who are definitely doing the whole huts and tents and shit like that. But there are communities with suburban houses and roads and freeways just like Los Angeles, just like any other major city, just like an Atlanta or a Miami or anything that you can think of. Beautiful land, beautiful people. Like, I don't think I would know how to act if it was just nothing but bomb ass Black people around me at all time. I feel like we don't realize our confidence would be so much more. We're always telling ourselves that we have to show our kids, these beautiful Black images. But what if you just saw that shit every day of your fucking life? A Black not a police officer, but Black, just everything was Black. Period. We would not know how to act to that shit. So hell yeah, I'll take the citizen. Hell yeah, I would move. I'm already planning a trip for when Bailey turns 14 or 15 for us to visit Ghana and Kenya. I think every Black person should go to Africa, spend some time there, really understand what happened to us and our people, understand we are the creators of everything, math, science, astrology, it is all us. Really understand all of that shit. So yeah, I'm here for it, man. Yes.
Smoking.
I'm busy, but I ain't gonna move there.
Why?
Cause I'm from here.
So
Only way I'ma really move out there is if nigga the Iranians decide to bomb this bitch.
Oh,
that's the only way I'm just gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna move to that motherfucker.
Okay.
Like, I'm cool where the fuck I'm at. Like, I'm comfortable here. Everything is straight here. Like, no shade to Africa. Like, I'm going to go at some point. I'm gonna go visit. Like, I want to go see Nairobi. But like, as far as moving out there, that's a whole nother fucking country. That's a whole nother fucking language. That's a whole nother way of life. And I'm not saying that it's gonna be no worse. Because I might go out there and realize, you know what, this shit is the shit, and I'm gonna move. But while I'm sitting here in this chair right now, having never been there, no, I'm not just gonna say, oh, I'm up and then moving to motherfucking Africa. Because a lot of them motherfuckers, they don't feel no certain type of way towards us, like we the shit like that. Like, I might move somewhere and they be like, this light-skinned nigga. This
they
American
might. There are
nigga.
those too.
And I don't want to be around that shit. So
You live around the corner from a Trump supporter.
Yeah, and they cool. They wave every time they see me.
Oh, nigga.
Them motherfuckers ain't finna get at me no certain type of way. And that's what I mean.
That's
like,
just uncomfortable.
You know, like, I'm not saying I wouldn't move to Africa. Like, I'm not ruling it out. Mm-hmm. But while you're asking me right now, no. Because, like, I've seen the little shit about, like, Dubai and how they living out there. I'm like, damn, that shit'd be dope as a motherfucker to live in Dubai. I'm sure it'd be dope as a motherfucker to live in Atlanta, Georgia. But I'm not just finna say, oh, I'm gonna up and move to Atlanta if, you know, like, only, like, put it this way. If you was to say, I'll give you a free house in Africa. Oh, yeah, nigga, we moving. You give me a paid off house in Africa, hell yeah, I'll move. But just saying you have the ability to, thanks. I'll go check it out, but I'm not just gonna jump out the window and say, yeah, for sure, because, you know, there are parts of Africa where they have offered that. Like, I forgot who it was. It was one of those African, like, basically the president of their thing. And he said, you know, if you, African American, you have open access to move out here. You know, we'll let you come out here and you can be a fucking citizen without no paperwork and none of that shit, nigga. All you gotta be is black. But I'm cool. I don't, you know, African food don't look that tasty to me. So I don't know if I want to do the whole transition of, you know, a whole brand new culture and shit. But I'll consider it if I visit it.
All right. Well, that wraps that up. Today's winner of Cat versus Dog. And Happy New Year. Young Dolemite.
Whoop, whoop.
Starting the year off strong.
What is wrong with y'all?
What?
Oh, sorry, y'all.
God damn. Started out with the too much game goddamn music. Shit. Well, that has been another episode of the Cat vs. Dog podcast with me, Young Dolemite, and my lovely co-host, the amazing Soul Foxy CJ. If you would like to support us financially, it is patreon.com/Townhouse Media, Town E House Media. Support all the Townhouse Media podcasts. Seriously, None Other Podcast, aka I'll name this podcast later with Ben Ready, aka Town Talks.
Town Talks. I like Town Talks.
There you go.
You don't like that?
Yeah.
I like Town Talks.
Okay, Town Talks. Is it gonna be Friday nights at 9 or are we TBD?
That's TBD. I think that's gonna be only on YouTube.
It's gonna be on YouTube.
Yeah, only YouTube.
Check out you. It's gonna be on the Townhouse Media YouTube page.
Yes, it will.
Subscribe to the Townhouse Media YouTube page, and check out No Rules Podcast Wednesdays at 5 p.m. They still Wednesdays at 5, right?
When do they come back?
TBD.
Goddamn, hump days will never be the same until them niggas come back.
Right. I think it probably gonna be the end of this month or February, the beginning of February.
Them niggas will eventually be back.
Yeah.
And of course, the Cat vs. Dog podcast, 3 p.m. on Sundays. The Too Much Game podcast, 5 p.m. on Sundays. Shout out to all the other clothing lines and people and all the other shit that we've been shouting out. Harvey Con Artist, the photographer Will Utley, Warren Gold Clothing, 7 Saturdays Clothing. Anybody you want to shout out, CJ?
My mama.
Shout out to CJ's mom and Michael Smith in Houston.
Oh yeah, my dad's mom passed away on Christmas. So shout out to him.
Rest in peace. Condolences.
Condolences for sure.
You got anything to say, B?
Happy New Year, motherfuckers and motherfuckers.
Bang bang, motherfuckers. Any closing words, CJ?
Eat your vegetables.
Treat a bitch like a celebrity and she gonna treat you like a fan. And we out.
And we're out.